Okay, once again I'm in the backyard, and now I'm trying my macro lens, and I have never used this outside yet. This is the first time. See how it's going to go. Right now it's set at infinity, and we're shooting at a 4,000th of a second at f2.8. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at f2.8. So there'll be very little depth of field in that, and we're just checking the autofocus here on this now. So right now I focused on those trees away off in the distance. I'll push the autofocus one more time. Okay. I didn't realize that the continuous autofocus was on right now. Now I'm going to focus on the stucco. I don't know if you happened to watch the test I did on the 24 to 70mm lens, but if you did, you can't help but notice that this 105mm brings everything in much closer. Right now the camera's in the exact same place as when I did the other shots like this. Well, I can see that I forgot to turn off the continuous focusing from when I was fooling around yesterday. Well, maybe that's alright. No, we'll check that first then. Okay, I've still got the continuous autofocus on, and this lens has something called vibration reduction, and it's turned on right now. And I'm just sort of going to see how well it works. These are handheld shots, and I guess from what I can see outside here in this lighting condition on the screen on the back of the camera, seems to be focusing okay. Oh, it went away out there and it can't find it. So I'm going to push the manual autofocus. Oh, it found it all by itself. Okay, good. Now this lens, it's actually a macro lens, it's not a telephoto lens. So I'm going to set it here See if it'll focus in really close automatically. See some ants. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll find the anthill. I don't think it's alive anymore. I think this anthill died. Oh, there's an ant. It seemed to automatically focus okay. I'm going to swing back up, see if it'll... Yeah, seems to have refocused itself. And the shake reduction is on right now. It seems to work pretty good too. And I'm just holding this by hand right now. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close the lens down for depth of field. Okay. Okay, we are at f20 right now. f22. f25, f29, f32. Okay, that seems to be about as far as it's going to go. f32. That should have dramatically improved the depth of field here. Okay, I'm back, and I've turned off the continuous autofocus. Okay, now I'm at my tripod, which is only about 2 feet away. I can go back to that garage, and, well, obviously I'm still at f32 because the depth of field is pretty good. And now I'm going to push the autofocusing. I guess you'd call it the manual autofocusing. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that automatic stabilization or anti-shake or whatever they call it seems to work really well because I'm just holding this by hand here. And it looks to be fairly steady in the viewfinder, or the screen on the back of the camera, I should say. So this might turn out to be a really nice little short telephoto lens, as well as a macro lens. It's actually designed to be a macro lens, but it has the ability to focus at infinity, which is what it's doing right now. And right now it's at f32. Let's get to a more normal f-stop. I always consider f8 to be normal. That's sort of, I'm old-fashioned, so I don't know. Okay, so now I'm shooting at 5/100ths of a second at f8. Okay. Normally I'd be using this on a tripod. Okay, I've got the penny as a reference again, and right now I'm using the tripod after making myself seasick watching those other outside videos. And the penny is a reference just to give you an idea. And right now it's at 1/30th of a second, ISO 1100, and it's stopped itself down to f51. Apparently when it's up close, this lens has the ability to go further down than f32. And I found this little guy. Now unfortunately, when he gets bigger, he'll get in our trees. And he'll be there and the leaves won't be. I'm sure you've heard of the inchworm. Well, what's this? The quarter of an inch worm? He doesn't want to cooperate here. Now maybe I'll see if I can follow him. I'll probably go out of focus, because I'm actually closer than I should be. So let's move him back out. Hope I don't squash him here. Right now the center of that penny is the what it's focused on. See if I can move him back a little. Oh, there he goes. He wants to go on the penny. Good for you. Well, that's what this lens is designed to do. Well, I didn't get this lens to take pictures of little worms, but every once in a while I do want to get in nice and close and be nice and sharp, and this lens does that. This is what it's designed to do. And I'm lucky. It also is a short telephoto on the side. Nice.